What's going on, guys? AYB, I'm back in the building. Now, before I start today's battle, I want to start with a little story about the one and only KDUBZ over here. Now, KDUBZ and I, we go back, way back. I'm talking Pokemosh Pit Beta, Pokemosh Pit. You probably like, Pokemosh Pit, ew, like what is that? It sounds like a bunch of sweaty guys that jump on top of each other playing Pokemon. One, that's gross. Two, you now have that image in your head. Three, that's not hygienic. And four, that's not what it was. Look it up and you'll probably see some of my old stuff on there and other people that uploaded there. It's just, you know, we go back way back, so I can say I know what kind of person KDUBZ is, right? I can attest to that. I know the person he is. He's a good person. And he heard that I'm back to battling, so he hits me up on Skype and he's like, yo, let's have a battle. And I was like, yeah, bro, let's definitely do it. It's been a long time since I've battled. And he says it's been a long time for him too. He says, let's do an OU match. And I was like, yep, let's do it. And he goes, yo, just one thing, I'm not really bringing powerful Pokemon. Like, I don't really have much right now for 6th gen because I really haven't battled. So, I'm just letting you know, yo, you're probably going to kick my ass 1-2. I'm just bringing, like, bullshit, yo. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just bring some bullshit. I'm not really serious about it, yo. Let's just have some fun. And I was like, yo, dude, that's, like, the type of battles that I love. Let's have a fun battle. One we'll definitely enjoy, and you guys would enjoy watching. So I brought Pokemon without even, like, second thinking. Whatever came to mind, I was like, yo, I'm going to grab it, we're going to use it, and that's going to be that. Him, on the other hand, I see his team, and what? This man brings a Latios, this man brings a Crawdon, an Infernape, Alakazam, Tentacruel, Hippowdon. Almost all OUs, except the Infernape that just dropped from OU not that long ago, and the Alakazam that is power beyond power. I bring an Empoleon? An Empoleon? Are you kidding me? An Empoleon, Latios, Infernape, Scizor. Like, it's not gonna be a good time for me. But I just want to say, Kev, everything I've known about you, because I know you're gonna watch this battle, everything I've known about you now is a blatant lie, and I want you to live with that. With that all being said, let's get into today's battle. So as you guys know, today is an OU match against KDUBZ. If you haven't figured it out, I am completely joking about the beginning. Although he did lie about the team. That's a very accurate and truthful statement. But he's a good guy. Check him out. Link in the description. He uploads some pretty good battles. Greninja's out here. Hippowdon's out here. I go for Surf as he switches out of Tentacruel. It's too early to predict, even though I kind of wanted to go for the Dark Pulse. But whatever. I know he's either going to go for Toxic Spikes, he's going to Scald, so Empoleon is the best bet. As he goes for the Scald, he doesn't get the burn, which is really good for me because Empoleon is my wall. He does get the crit, doesn't really matter too much because he did like really no damage at all. But I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks here. As he switches out, goes in his Infernape, which is a really good play on his end, but I don't know if it was like it was kind of risky as all hell because I could have went for the Scald, try to get the burn on his wall. And if I scalded and hit that Infernape, it would have done some pretty good damage. But it worked out really good for him because he's going to get a banded close combat. I thought maybe he might be Scarf, maybe something else. So I go into Florges, but looking at that damage, that is definitely banded. It takes a lot out of Florges. Holy crap. And that's when I'm like, oh my goodness, this Infernape is going to be a huge problem. I have to sack something because I got to bring in something faster than Infernape. Safely, because close combat is gonna hurt everything on my team, and Greninja's gonna be that guy. So Greninja's gonna come in after Empoleon goes down. I go for a safe Surf. Again, I wanted to go for the Dark Pulse, but even then, I don't think Dark Pulse would have done that much. But it definitely would have done more than the Surf. But I figured, you know what? I cannot take that chance on a banded ape, because if I went for the Dark Pulse, he would have lived that. He would have close combated and sent me straight to the Shadow Realm, straight Mind Crush. I'm going to go into my Florges here because I know I have a plan. I know I could take one Sludge Bomb. That's a crit, and I still take it. So I probably could have taken two. I'm going to go for the Wish, and I'm going to hard switch into Ampharos because Ampharos and Tentacruel one-on-one, no-brainer. The Ampharos is going to take the gold. He's going to bring it back home. But it works out well for me. I'm going to get all my health back after he goes for the Sludge Bomb. He's going to predict the Thunderbolt, which is the obvious thing, so I'm going to switch it up and go for Dragon Pulse as I Mega Evolve, become Her Did, because that Her is beautiful, and go for the Dragon Pulse here. And I wonder what I'm doing when I think of these nicknames, but Dragon Pulse does a lot to Hippowdon, but I look up the base speeds And Hippowdon unfortunately does outspeed me, which, wow, it outspeeds something. Come on. And I'm going to go for into my Scizor because Earthquake is not going to do anything against a defensive Scizor. And I figured, you know what, this is the chance I'm waiting for. This is the chance I can get to +6 and sweep this man's team. I go for the SD. Earthquake is doing absolutely nothing. I know I could take another one as long as he does not crit me, and that works out really well. I go for the Roost, just get that health back because I need to be in a good position where I can go back on the offensive and get some momentum going, because like the whole game he was putting me in a corner, and this is my chance. This is my chance to shine, get back on the offensive, and start taking out his Pokemon one by one. But he's letting me set up. And ladies and gentlemen, one little quick tip: if a Pokemon is setting up on one side of the field, that means the other person has a way of dealing with it. So I'm thinking, you know what? His Alakazam is definitely sashed. That's why he's letting me set up. That's definitely what it is, right? But it doesn't hit me until I kind of went for a really bad play. He goes for the EQ. I go for the Bullet Punch. I do a lot of damage. I go for the Bullet Punch here again, which is where I went wrong. That was a bad play because I'm going to go for the Bullet Punch. Obviously, he's sashed. If I went for this, the Roost, I could have got back to a good enough health. Maybe I could have took a Shadow Ball, because obviously we know 6th Gen Steel no longer resists Ghost, so it was neutral damage. But you know, that's neither here neither there, because that's just how it played out. He took me out. He brings in the Tentacruel thinking I go for the Surf. I go for the U-turn. I figured I'll kill the Alakazam, and if he wants to switch, then I get the switch priority. So I go back into Ampharos. He still has the Hippo, I believe. No, not the Hippo. He had something on his team that I did not want to go for a T-Ball. So I go for the Dragon Pulse. He goes for the Scald, and luckily he does not burn me, and 2 Dragon Pulses will take out the Tentacruel. He goes into Infernape here, and you know, Infernape banded. It's gonna easily take me out. I really don't have any switches for this. The only way I see taking out this Infernape is if I one-on-one it with my Greninja, but he has the Tentacruel, so I don't know what to do really. I go for the Surf just to play it safe as he goes into his Latios, and forget this Latios, and Phone, calm down. I'm sorry about that. That was unexpected, but yeah, I Dark Pulse the Latios and just knock it out of here. Luckily the Latios did not get anything done, and this Infernape, this damn Infernape keeps coming back in. I have to sack something else now, and he shows me the Mach Punch, and that's it for Greninja, because I figured, you know what, if he doesn't go down this turn, this damn Infernape is gonna take me out. I go for the Earthquake just to knock out the Alakazam. I figured, you know what, I need as much HP as I can get, and Crawdon comes in, and Crawdon is such a powerful Pokemon. Obviously the Waterfall will take me out, and my last Pokemon will be the Greninja. I'm thinking, you know what, I can U-turn, probably knock it out, and I don't knock it out. So that will be the game. Special shout outs to Etika Network, special shout outs to 3HP for helping me out. Both you guys are awesome, and a bigger shout out to all the people that came from Etika's video from last night. I just want to say I was at 40 subs yesterday. I am now almost at 200. I believe I'm at 190. I am so grateful. I am so happy. I'm so thankful for everyone that's come over and given me a chance. Thank you. And I really do mean that. Team AYB all day, every day. Daily uploads will continue. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.